Hey everybody, David here, and today I want to talk about Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker, the movie that opens this week. They had the premiere last night in Hollywood, California, and I wasn't invited and I didn't get to see it yet, so I thought to myself, why not do some predictions before I see it this weekend? I already have my tickets for 2 days. I'm going to be seeing it Friday night and Saturday night. Very excited. With two sets of people, of course. I have some theories about it that I think are going to happen, some predictions that I want to see happen. They might not happen, I don't know, and people that have already seen the movie will probably comment and say, oh, David, wait until you see how wrong you are. Or maybe I'm right on some of them. Who knows? These are 5 predictions. Usually I'm pretty bad at this, but we're going to try it. Once in a while I do get a theory or two that comes out right in the movie. I forgot which movies it was right now, but so let's start with number 1. Number 1 on my list, I have Snoke's origin will finally be revealed. Snoke was a waste of a character in the new trilogy so far. And I mean the biggest waste of a character. And I really do think we are going to get an idea of how he got into power, even if it's just a throwaway line, because I do think he'll be tied into the Emperor somehow. After all, there is a current trailer out, from my understanding, that is giving the impression that that might be the case. I don't know, I haven't seen this trailer. I only heard about it. And people have just been theorizing about it. They don't know for sure also. But if I were to guess, yes, I think we are going to get a small explanation on how Snoke was there instead of the Emperor. Maybe the Emperor put him there in charge until he could recover or something. I don't know what the deal is. I just think we're going to get that origin explained. Not his origin like how he was a baby and worked for the Empire, but how he was chosen to be put in charge until the Emperor was ready to do whatever he's going to be doing in this film. Moving on, my next theory I have is someone will die in this movie, and I believe it's going to be C-3PO. That's right. I don't think it's going to be Poe. I don't think Finn is going to die. I don't think Rey is going to die. I'll be shocked if any of those 3 die. That would be like killing Han, Leia, and Luke in the original trilogy, or Anakin, Padme, and Obi-Wan in the prequel trilogy, even though they kind of killed Anakin in a way. But I do think that this movie will have C-3PO going out. I think if the Star Wars universe does continue on, and they want to do stories that continue beyond The Rise of Skywalker, which they could, it's possible. Even some of the Disney Plus stuff could take place after The Rise of Skywalker. I can see them doing I can see them going on forward without C-3PO, maybe even without R2-D2. And if you're going to lose one of them, C-3PO makes the most sense. Let Anthony Daniels be the last actor to play that character. And if he doesn't show up in other films, that's the explanation you need, that he was destroyed a long time ago. Now, some people could say, yeah, but he's a droid, you can rebuild him. Yes, I think you can rebuild him to a sense, but whatever's going on with those red eyes, I think that's... And that scene in the trailer where he's like looking at everybody and Poe asks him, what's wrong with 3PO? And 3PO says, I'm just taking one last look at my friends. Hinting that I think there's going to be some characters that are not going to survive this, and I really do think that was supposed to mean this could be the end of 3PO, which it is. Anthony Daniels is kind of saying this might be his end as the character. So we'll see what happens there, but there's my second theory. Third theory, I think we will see a Gungan in the movie. Now, this is supposed to be the saga that wraps up the whole 9 films, and there have been rumors that we might be seeing, maybe, some Ewoks. The possibility of that is because they're fighting around Endor, or it looks like they might be going back to Endor. I do think we could see a Gungan or two. I think this is going to bring the whole universe together. this final battle, and we could see some familiar species, and one of those species, I believe, is going to be a Gungan. I could be totally wrong. I don't think it will be Jar Jar Binks, but I do think we'll see that species back. Maybe they won't speak or nothing, they'll just be seen in the background. I do think we're going to see a Gungan. Would I want to see that? Maybe not. I wouldn't care too much, but I have a feeling we might see familiar species, and that's going to be one of them. So, moving on, I do believe Rey is going to be revealed to be a clone. I don't know, with the Mandalorian on right now, giving us signals that Baby Yoda could be a clone. We've seen that clones were created a long time ago. I do think Rey is going to be revealed to be a clone. Of who? Maybe she's an altered clone. Maybe she's a clone of another person that looks like her, that was used for experimenting. I have no idea. I can't give a precise answer. But the clone theory is what I think. Should it go that way? If I had it my way, I'd have Rey be revealed to be the daughter of Kira. And that's why Han recognized her a little, or noticed something familiar about her, and I think he recognized her. But maybe not. And we'll see what happens with that. But yes, if I had to guess right now, I'm going to guess clone. Rey is a clone, and it's going to be revealed that she's a clone. Of no one in particular. If I had to guess, maybe an altered clone of Luke. I do believe those theories saying that there was a scene shot for The Force Awakens saying that she was a clone of Luke because they found his hand in space, the hand that got cut off in Empire Strikes Back. So we'll see what happens there. Finally, my last theory. I think... Are you ready for this one? I think Hayden Christensen will return as Anakin Skywalker. I believe it's going to be a short role, maybe even non-speaking. Whatever the role is, I believe we are going to see a Force ghost of Hayden Christensen as Anakin Skywalker. Very similar to his appearance in Return of the Jedi. Although I think it could be possible that we could have a speaking role for him. I wouldn't be mad at that because I believe a lot of the actors in the prequels, if they had bad performances, it wasn't necessarily their fault. I do believe because Lucas didn't take good care of the directing the actors properly. I think he's even admitted in the past that he's not really an actor's director. So I believe JJ will give him that shot, even if it's just a one dialogue cameo. We'll see Hayden Christensen back as Anakin Skywalker in this movie. So with that being said, guys, those are my 5 theories, predictions that I think are going to happen possibly in this next movie, The Rise of Skywalker. Write down your theories and predictions below. Tell me what you think. No spoilers. Keep the spoiler free. If you happen to spoil it accidentally, it's not your fault. But if you happen to spoil it, if you happen to just have predictions, then keep it with predictions. Unless you've seen the movie, then get out of here. With that being said, until next time, everybody, take care.